Woohoo! Hello, bright and shiny beacons of light. So good to see you. And on top of a mighty woohoo, I'm going to give a mighty whoo. We just got back. I'm sure you've heard the Hannah Bear adventure and her heart procedure. And we got into our home, and it's been an exciting time to get things set up. So it is my way of apologizing for us taking this long. However, there's a lot of energy going on in our lives right now. I was really calling on the angels tonight. We're going to talk about all that. And so we got back to the house after Hannah Bear's surgery. We got back here a day and a half ago, and the air conditioning compressor broke about the minute I got in here. The washing machine went out. Two headphones have died. Something else died tonight. The computer froze. There's a lot of energy, and we've had electrical storms here all day, although we did get a rainbow right before the show. How does it get any better than this? So I want to ground into everything with you. Tonight's going to be a special night. First off, we're doing a slight tweak on our YouTube show, on our live event, on the time of them, because it's been very time intensive. So what we're doing is we're toning them back. I'm not sure if that's the right term, but we're going to be taking them from 60-minute adventures, or about 60 minutes speaking, then about 30-minute Q&A and a short meditation. We're going to be taking them to a 30 minutes of speaking, about 15 minutes of Q&A, and then a meditation, wrapping up in just about an hour. I don't need the headphones on to hear anything. However, Hannah Bear is in the other room playing with bells and all sorts of amazing things. And so this helps me to be able to concentrate just a little bit while I'm speaking with you. So it's going to be a really fun night because, well, if you're like me, you're feeling the energy right now. We can call it whatever we want. We can call it freaky tiki. We can call it over the top. We can call it, hey, Michael, you've talked about electrical storms or solar storms. Why does the energy feel even weirder, even crazier, even more over the top right now? And it's true, and it's real. And that's a whole topic for discussion, is to what's going on with the shift of humanity right now, and why does it feel like such shift? Keeping it more topical, though, we can really go to our angels during this time to help ground, to help plug in, to help us get through this, but actually even to help us. We can call it ascend, we can call it raise to a higher level, we can call it to be at a higher vibrational energy. And how does it get any better than this? Sort of like we've had electrical storms all day today, but we had rainbows come out just before I went on air. And I was at that point so electrically charged, I went outside with the camera and couldn't quite even figure out how to do it. This is still the same phone camera that I mentioned last week that took a dive in the drink, and is still working. How does it get any better than this? It still has a little bit of mud in the bottom, but it's working. So, all right. We've talked about the miracle of Hannah Bear and surgery last week. And her heart surgery. And if you haven't heard of that, we have a daughter who's giggling in the other room who had heart surgery last week and is doing phenomenally well. We talked about how I had a phone that jumped off of a dock and I've done all measurements. It may have even gone to 10 feet underwater at high tide, plus being under mud. And yet miraculously, I was able to find this. And the reason I'm bringing these up is not so that we can go to these stories again, but it's because of, sort of like this evening, what I've had to do and what you get to do to get through these situations. And there'll be unique, different situations for you, or there could be similar ones. There's this term called the zeitgeist, the collective energy. The zeitgeist right now feels like an elephant or a rhinoceros standing on your chest. And you may get to go to your angels and guides to help you with the zeitgeist. So I'm going to share with you how I go to the angels and guides. And most excitingly here is I want to share with you some specific, and we may do, depending on how this goes, I may do a show on different angels, who you want to go to, when you want to go to. Of course, truth be told, they're all the energy of one, so we can go to any one angel and they'll help us. But there are some that are very, very cool to go to. So what I like to do best is have a an angel sandwich in my day. Why am I biting my phone? It's supposed to represent 2 pieces of bread and meat in the middle. Good vegan meat for me, that is. What's an angel sandwich? An angel sandwich means if you go to your angels twice a day, almost in any way you can think of, if you go to your angels twice a day, what you do is you cover your bases. Rule number 1 in the angelic realm: they can't help unless we ask them to. Not unless they want to, they want to. They can't help unless we ask them to. If first thing in the morning you ask your angels for help, if last thing in the evening you ask your angels for help, guess what? They will fill in the details for you. That's why I go to automatic writing each morning, not just because of what I learned, not just because of the guidance and the words of wisdom, but in a sense, I'm covering my bases. And yes, we have a beautiful automatic writing class coming up this Thursday. Do come join me. You can go, whatever your technique is, though, first thing in the morning. Say a prayer, call in your angels, go to automatic writing, go to your automatic painting, your anything, but call the angels back in first thing each and every morning. And just like we say for $19.99, not only do you get, and don't just call in your angels, please call in your guardian angel or guardian angels. Why? Those are your bodyguards. Those are the ones standing by, boom, ready to protect you. Boom, boom. Not this. Like, I will protect you out of love with everything they've got. So when you call in your angels, you can go to the archangels, you can go to Michael. He's my top dog. I like the name too. You go to whomever, but call in your guardian angels. Super important. We've had many shows on the relationship with your guardian angels. Everybody has at least one, if not a multitude. And truth be told there too, I think I'm saying truth be told too much tonight. Aya will get with me on that, and I may need shock therapy and medication, but I will work on that. So truth be told, if you go to one guardian angel, just one, that's more than enough. Here's the thing. Your angels know you, know me, know you better than you do, and know how to keep you safe and how to get you grounded. So before tonight's event, we had things going. How does this plug in? Where's this part? Well, we traveled with this. These headphones aren't working. These other ones aren't working. What do we do? Now, my team can attest that on occasion before an event, I'm loco. Not bad loco, but my brain just goes south. Why? I'm plugged into spirit at that point. The energy is overwhelming and I can't think. However, tonight I really plugged in with the angels. Really, now people are making a ton of the truth be told. Yes, I really plugged in with the angels. And so I started speaking like this, like, where's Nemo? Why? Because the angels knew the most important thing was my energy at this time. Okay, we can't quite get things figured out, but let's get your energy grounded and we can work with things from there. That's the number one reason you go to your angels in overwhelming time, is to help get your energy under control. Then everything else can be figured out. Now, for me, I go to 2 angels the most. Archangel Michael, as I mentioned, he's carrying a sword. He's there for justice. He's there for truth. He's there to keep you safe. And to my guardian angel, Maximilian, who I called my guardian angel for years before I actually finally learned his name. And it's not important. You don't have to remember your names. Go to them first thing in the morning, and then you almost don't even have to remember to call in your angels. Now, Bhavik has photos he can put up, and photos he can put up. Thank you, Stardust, for $9.99. How does it get any better than this? You can, and thank you for your love. Thank you for your love. Bobik, there's a photo from this morning's newsletter of Hannah Bear grabbing my glasses and going, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. And so true. So you could put that up if that's there. I go to these guardian angels, or I go to Archangel Michael, I go to my guardian angel. However, on top of that, there are four angels that I go to the most. And please go to your own angels. However, there are four above and beyond any others that I like to go to. First, I go to Archangel Raphael. Why? Clarity, inspiration, guidance, direction. If I'm feeling lost, who isn't feeling a little bit lost at this time? And we're moving somewhere. We don't know where. We're making all these beautiful changes on the show to raise things to a higher level and to reclaim some of our time. We don't know what that's going to look like. Anytime you get I don't know where to go, where to turn, what to do, go to Raphael. Go to Raphael. I'm going to call him Rafi. Go to Rafi. He can take it. Go to Rafi with everything you've got and say, here's what's going on. I don't have a clue. It's okay to be completely honest. Maybe you do have a clue. Are we staying here? Oh my God. Thank you, Thomas Didwell. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? Two. Sending the love right back to you, and from Hannah Bear as well. Be honest with your angels. Got a squeaky chair here tonight. This is funny. Be honest with your angels. Say you don't have a clue. Say, Raphael, I need some assistance now. Now, since Thomas just brought up Hannah Bear, if you want healing, and who doesn't want healing and health right now? It's the hardest thing when you're under stress to hold on to your health. And Rue is doing great. This was a challenging 12 days for him with us gone. Our dear friends, I love you guys if you're watching so much. Sable and Rachel did an amazing job. However, without quite as much exercise and movement as he had before, and with dietary changes, his stomach is off a little bit like last summer where we had some significant challenges. So who do I go to? I go to Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, please help with Hannah Bear's health and Hannah Bear's heart. Archangel Gabriel, please help with Rue's health and with Rue's heart. These are who I get to go to, and you get to go to the most if you're looking at health, if you're looking at healing. Now, you're confused. You don't know where to turn. You need to think more clearly. And as the topic tonight implies, you need to overcome obstacles. There's a mountain in front of you. You don't know how you're possibly going to get the YouTube live set up in time. And thank you again for your patience. Go to Archangel Uriel with everything you've got. Again, be honest. So you're going to have people say this exact prayer, say that exact prayer. And I will have a prayer for you in a little while. Don't worry. And we will have a meditation in a little while. Don't worry about that as well. However, it's all about alignment with your angels. You know what gives you the greatest alignment? It's not what you think. It's not about being at a high vibration. That's cool. Sometimes challenging. It's cool. It's not necessary. Yeah, but what I think about, I bring about. What I feel is where I'm. No, man. Honesty. Honest tea. No, not that. They're not a sponsor. No. And that reminds me of, what was it? Steve Martin, who years ago said the secret is, oh my gosh, don't forget the joke and the punchline. Oh, timing. Timing. No. The secret here is honesty. Be honest with your angels. It's okay. They can handle it. Lost. I'm confused. I can't think clearly. I don't know what's going on. Help me. Please help me. Go for it. They can take it. And the more honest you are, the better they can help you. Griselda, we did have rainbows earlier this evening. How does it get any better than this? The more honest you are, the better they can help you. I don't care the expression. I don't care the anything that you put behind it, except for your complete and total honesty. Give them what you got. It doesn't matter if it's illegal. It doesn't matter if it was immoral. It doesn't matter if you're really, really upset or beside yourself. They can take it. They are not about judgment, just about pure love, pure and complete and total love. So these are the big four that I go to: Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. There is one more angel who keeps on knocking at my door and trying to get in. And we've had some conversations, and I get to have even more with him. And that's Sandalphon. Sandalphon keeps coming up, keeps jumping on my computer and says, hi, 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 hi. I'll literally be writing something or not even have my fingers on the keyboard. And all of a sudden it'll say, hi. Well, hello, Sandalphon. What do you want to share with me? Well, Sandalphon is about, these are the cool ones. And these have to do with baby Hannah as well. Art, creativity, music. Here are two of the really biggies: prayer and spiritual grounding. I'm feeling spun. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. Archangel Sandalphon, please help me. That means I felt angel bumps. Thank you. All of a sudden, you find your energy much more grounded. You find your tongue in order to be able to pray. Maybe you hear music or angelic music, or your creativity starts to come back online. So I like to go to Sandalphon when I'm spun, when I need more to be in a flow with the music of the universe. And I love that people are putting down, like Powerful Goddess is putting down colors. How does it get any better than this? And someone just asked, how do you know who you're talking to? Well, Joyce, sometimes they will actually give you their name. Oftentimes they won't. For myself, lately, they've even been calling themselves the collective, which is very interesting. They've been the boardroom, they've been the collective, they've been my guides. They come in and call themselves whatever they want, but it's the energy that's most important. However, the more specificity you have in asking for them, the more you develop a relationship with them. So we're going to talk more about that in just a little bit. And I get to move things more quickly because I'm really going to keep to this 1 hour dance here tonight and do my best for every night moving forward. Of course, we have class on Wednesday that you can join us, our School of Mystics. And of course, we have this week our Angels class with automatic writing on Thursday. So I'm going to try to keep this a little bit snuggly wuggly, but give you everything I can. Here's my prayer that I say every single morning. I tweak it a little bit, but I say it without fail. And this is important. Developing a relationship means doing something with regularity. Sometimes we know somebody at the bus stop, at the bus station, or the coffee shop better than we know somebody really close to us in our lives because we see them, or at the gym, with regularity. Here's the prayer that I say. Good morning, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Sandalphon. Good morning, guardian angel. Hello. Good morning, higher self, higher team, and all angels, guides, and light workers here for my highest good. Here for my highest good and the highest good of all. Please help me today with guidance, with grounding, with wisdom, with understanding, with health, with healing. Please help me with everything. Or as I like to say before the show, please help me to help everyone. Please help me to help everyone. Ask for what you need with a prayer like this, similar to this, or completely different than this. And somebody saying, Mr. Floyd, no Metatron. These are my go-tos. Metatron is a second list, probably third, because Sandalphon's been my newest inclusion. Metatron would be down below that, but there is a time and a place for everyone. And Mr. Floyd, you know you need to go to Metatron, and Metatron is one of, if not your most powerful go-to angel. See who pulls on your heart. Now, we call this a sandwich. We start first thing in the morning, can be calling them in, can be this prayer right here, can be automatic writing. Next, middle of the day. I'm like, can I swear? Not feeling like it. Stuff goes down in the middle of the day. You feel your tension rise. You feel you can't breathe. There's a rhino sitting on your lungs. Your phone has just gone for a swim in the Atlantic, or anything else of the sort has taken place. What do? You call them back in, or you call in a specific angel. It's great. Can I say that? I just did. It's great in a sense when stuff goes down because it helps build. And I don't want you to have a hard ride. And I want it to be the kindest, gentlest, loving journey here on earth that's possible. But when stuff goes down, we start to call on the angels more and more, and we start to develop an even closer relationship where they can help us even faster with even greater ease without us needing to call them in because of the relationship we developed. So in the middle of the day, when the tension's up, when the overwhelm's on the rise, when stuff is going down, when it seems like the planet is blowing apart, did you see the angel wings there of Rue as he stretched his wings? Call on them, call on them, call on them. Now, I talk a lot about it in our automatic writing classes. And again, we have a class on Thursday, and people can tell you about automatic writing here on the side. But in automatic writing, I like teaching about your angelic boardroom and about your CEO or your chairman of the board. Each and every one of us has a chairman of our own board. Typically, it's an angel. In my case, she is an angel. It's Hannah Bear's sister, Hannah Bear's twin sister, who was here in physicality in Jessica's womb, but didn't make it the full term last year and has transitioned back to the other side. And she comes through in my automatic writing and now, and all of the time, she comes through. Her name is Miraku as the chairman of the board. What does this mean? It's like calling on the president or calling on your head angel. You can call on them to step forward, and we're going to do a meditation on this at the end. Thoth is another brilliant example. Thank you, Doc Matthews. And how does it get any better than this? You can call on any, let's double back. Your chief of staff, your head angel, your CEO, can bring in whatever angels you need without even having to call them by name. And we're going to go to your chief angel, your CEO, your chairman of the board. We're going to go to them at the end in this meditation in just a little bit at this point. Now, I mentioned personal relationship, and that's one of the reasons that automatic writing is so powerful is you do this tiny little bit each and every day, and it first starts with a handshake. It doesn't have to be automatic writing, but doing this each and every day. You start with a handshake. Maybe you go to a high five. Maybe you go to a bear hug. And the communication just gets deeper and deeper and more profound as the relationship builds each and every day. Key point. Do it each and every day at the same time if you can. It's something Jessica and I were talking about earlier today. Power blocks, blocks of time that are set aside for specific things. So we have our daily woohoo newsletter. You can get it at dailywoohoo.com. Rue's about to crow because Hannah Bear is having a rough moment in the other room, and I'm assuming she's okay. But Rue is about to crow. I can feel it coming because he wants me to know that Hannah Bear might need my assistance. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but he's letting me know. Everything okay in there? I will be told if I get to run from here. So I'm going to assume, unless I hear that I'm needed, that everything is okay. Call on your angels at the same time each and every day. Just like I have a slot for that newsletter that I get to write each and every day, and it makes it easier to get it done. The more that you have a regular slot to call in your angels, the easier it is for them to respond, the easier it is for them to help you, the easier it is for them to put this bubble over your entire day. So for me, Let's call, oh, now I hear her giggling. For me, I call on them first thing in the morning, and then I call them last thing at night. And I can't recommend that enough. Calling on them last thing at night. I'm going to do this. I don't know if if everybody has heard Rue Crow. And so I'm going to turn the audio to where you can hear him for just a minute, just on medium there, and see if you can hear him play. Is everybody able to hear that? And then I'll put it back up to high. She's giggling now, so everything is good there. See if we got one more crow in. Somebody said my angel lost his watch. There is no time on the other side of the veil. Okay, I'm told last 5 minutes of teaching. So let me get the sound back to normal and let's go here. All right. If you're struggling to sleep, and almost who isn't right now, I want you going to Archangel Zerachiel. Why Zerachiel? Helps with healing energies, helps with emotional support when you sleep. Another angel to go to when you sleep, Shamuel or Chamuel. Why do you go to Chamuel? I love that name. It's the archangel of inner peace during this time. Again, we'll probably have an event in the near future where we'll go through so many different angels, and many people are mentioning in the chat all of these different beautiful angels that we get to go to. Another one to mention. And then we're going to talk just a little bit more about this. Could be my new all-time favorite angel, Archangel Haniel, also known as Hanael. I had no idea about this when we chose the name Hana, but Hana is the name of one of the archangels, and you've got to know what this archangel represents. Healing of the heart. I had no idea. And how apropos, how appropriate, how does it get any better than this? So I want you to develop a relationship with your angels, with your head angel, with the head of the board. Call them in at least twice a day, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and especially call them in when there is conflict. Please, this conflict, I put that in quotes, is a good thing because it is teaching you how to connect even deeper with your angels and develop a relationship with your angels. In other words, when stuff goes down, what's happening? It's like having an excuse to call on your angels. We want to all have an excuse to call our best friend, to call her this person, to call her that person. Well, our angels are our new BFFs, particularly our archangels. If we need an excuse to call them, if something happens, call on them, 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 call them. So our trip to Philly could have been, which is where Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, of course, is located. That could have been a serious downer of an experience. Even with Hannah's miracle, it was emotionally over the top. But every single time something went down, good, bad, or otherwise, I called in the angels, I called in the angels, I called in the angels more. And what it did is it built this even stronger relationship and brought my energy up and up and up. And you've seen it in the YouTube lives. My team has all seen it. The energy shifted to a positive from the challenging experiences. So use these experiences to call them in and develop the deeper relationships. Now, last thoughts, because we get to keep this short, is, well, of course, come join us for automatic writing this Thursday. And if you're already doing automatic writing, write, and develop that closer, the relationship. But realize, here's the last thing, there is a sticky residual effect of calling in your angels, a sticky residual effect. Yes, we've had these plates, they're microwave safe, plastic plates in the other room. When the tag was peeled off, and then there's adhesive on the back, and every time you touch these plates, ew, it gets stickier and stickier. That's not good for your dinnerware. It is great for calling in your angels. The more that you call them in, the more they stick to you like Velcro or super glue. The more you call them, the more they come in. The more they come in, the more you feel their presence. The more you feel their presence, the more you call on them. Amanda Simpson, thank you so much, and sending so much love your way. How does it get any better than this? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. So the more that happens, the more you call on them. And instead of feeling weaker and exhausted and overwhelmed by the craziness, this is the sandwich of what we've been talking about. The more you're overwhelmed by the sandwich, by the experiences of the world right now, instead, the stronger and better you should feel. And somebody just said, and this is Celestiana, coconut oil or rubbing alcohol. Oh, I am on it, Celestiana. How does it get any better than this? And we've got Angelisa saying, I want sticky angels. Oh, she's singing and doing other stuff in the other room. Sticky angels come to you the more that you stick to your angels. You've got this. All right, so let's go to questions. And then we shall go into a meditation. All right. From Stardust, I've been asking for help on a major issues for several days now, more than twice a day, calling on my spirit team. Can you ask the angels you need immediate help? Absolutely. You can ask for immediate help. Understanding. Help comes in the fashion that is, how do you put this? Help will always come when you ask for it, but it may not come in the means that you immediately recognize. So there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. And if you're facing a significant challenge, like this huge thing is going to take place, I could lose my home, I could lose my job, I could lose my this, if something doesn't take place right away, understand your angels are there for your highest good, which means calling on them helps you get what's for your highest good. It does not necessarily give you what you want. I've had to let go of that. That's why lately Jessica and I have been getting 111, 1111. I took a picture on my bicycle computer yesterday, and it popped up as I was taking a picture of 1111. 3 more ones popped up on the screen. What does that mean? Something great is coming, but not necessarily in the way I desire. So Stardust, I would keep asking, I would keep talking to them. I would ask them for a sign that they are by your side, and ask them to make that sign as clear as day. That doesn't mean they're going to answer everything in the way that you desire. It's probably going to be the or something better, but ask them to make their presence felt. Ask for angel bumps. Ask them to give you a sign. Ask them for a beep, a blink, the lights to go out, the lights to turn on. Ask them to make a sign for you as clear as day. And I send so much love for whatever you're going through right now, Stardust. And it will, I promise it will pass. Diane, I hear a mourning dove wherever I go in the world these years. It's a comforting sound. Guardian angel. I'm getting a huge yes, Diane. Or at least a sign that your guardian angel is present. Oh my. Well, this is unexpected. This is completely unexpected. This is over the top unexpected. It is way past her. I had nothing to do with this. I had absolutely nothing to do with this. We've been talking about Hana Bear off air. Oh, oh. What you don't understand is she's walking over here. We're on camera. You want to say hi to everybody? Yay! Yay! Do you want to clap? Do you want to clap with me? Yay, Hana Bear! Yay! How does it get any better than this? She's good. She's got you locked. She's locked on with you. She's watching you right now. And now she's going for the mic. How does it get any better than this? Hana Bear, what would you like to share about the angels? I was just talking a couple minutes ago about Archangel Hana, which is the archangel healing the heart. Doesn't that seem appropriate? Doesn't it? I know. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. That was great. That was great, Hana Bear. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was great. I can't believe you just did that. Oh yeah. Oh, you're seeing all the hearts, all of the emojis here, aren't you? You're pointing at all of the heart emojis that are coming off the side of the screen. That is just too cool. Yeah? Is it more of the heart emojis you're looking at, or are you pointing at everybody on camera? That's Mama Bear. Oh, you're pointing to Mama Bear now. I don't, this is what happens when you go on air with me. I don't know what to say. I don't have any idea what to say because your energy is so special. And is there something you would like to tell people? Yay! Bless you, Hannah Bear. I know. I know. Is there anything else you would like to tell? It looked like you were ready to say something. Yeah, that was Daddy. I thank you. I love you too. Anything else? This is Daddy's proudest moment ever. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we just witnessed a miracle. Oh my gosh. Here we go. She's walking. Somebody said this is better than the meditation. I'll take a couple more questions, then we'll go into a meditation. I have no idea what to say. Now she's wanting back. Is she wanting back over here? Oh, she's just wanting my other glasses. Well, yeah. How does it get any better than this? She's got my red glasses now. Oh, I yeah. I yeah. It's not the cat that's got my tongue, it's the Hana bear that's got my tongue. And those are my glasses hitting the floor. All right. Here's a really profound question. So angels can't help people who don't believe in them because they don't ask. I find that sad. Can any divine helpers help non-believers? Well, you don't actually have to believe in angels. And I think we've gotten a couple of kind donations during this time. Thank you so much, Alana. How does it get any better than this? It's is so years ago, I've attended so many different beautiful religious organizations. And years ago, I went to, can I say this? Yeah, I can say this. Okay. I went to a, what do we call it? Literal translation, evangelical Christian church. Beautiful, loving souls. Love them, love them, love them. Went to a Bible study class, and they said that if you didn't believe in Jesus, well, they gave a story. What if the Buddha, they said, this most amazing person who helped people, had kindness and compassion in his heart, and was the Buddha incarnate. What if he didn't believe in Jesus before he passed on? And the conclusion in this group, unfortunately the last session that I attended, they said that when he passed away, he would go to hell. And that just didn't actually resonate with me. We don't have to believe in any particular one or any particular thing to get assistance. We simply need to make the ask. Universe, help me. Angels, help me. Something other than me. Higher intelligence, source, wisdom, guidance. We can call them angels, higher dimensional beings. Myself on the other side of the veil. The universe cannot help us. I don't know why, unless we ask. So we're not being told we have to go to giant cheeseburger in the sky or Archangel Michael. These things help make it more powerful. but completely unnecessary. I'm not negating the talk. There's a power in going them specifically, which is why I'm giving you this information here tonight. But anyone, you don't have to be a believer, a non-believer, anything to get assistance. Just make the ask. Can you ask your guardian? Brilliant question. And thank you so much for your question, Optical. Denise, can you ask your guardian angel to talk to a child's guardian angel if you know they need help? A, yes. B, go to your child's guardian angel. Oh, was I going to Hannah Bear's guardian angel? I went to Maximilian, my guardian angel, and then I went to Hannah's guardian angel before she went into surgery. Now, I was very cool as a cucumber for the most part and had a super strong belief that everything was going to work out great. And at the same time, we have to wonder, is this going to be the last hug with Hannah Bear? Is she going to be okay? You sign the waivers. You understand this is surgery. There's an anesthesiologist. So I'm there saying, angels, please bubble Hannah Bear and this giant bubble of protective love and light. Archangel Michael, please protect her. Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Sandalphon. Actually, I didn't go to Sandalphon for that one. The others I did go to. And Guardian Angel Maximilian and Hannah Bear's Guardian Angel. Please protect her and keep her safe. Anita, aren't we supposed to ask the Lord for guidance and confusion since he created our angels? Well, Anita, whether we call it Lord, God, Source, Universe, whatever term works for you, and I still use the term Lord a lot, which is kind of interesting. And I use God even more than that, even though I don't believe in a bearded white guy in the sky. Angels in the Bible, angels in the Old Testament, angels in the Torah are messengers of God. So going to the messenger gets your message to God. Can you go straight to God? Absolutely. Anything wrong with going straight to God? Absolutely not. Can you connect just by speaking to God? Yes. Can you hear just by speaking to God? Yes, though sometimes our mind gets in the way, which is why I teach automatic writing, which, like Neil Donald Walls' Conversations with God, you can actually use automatic writing and go straight to the source. However, oftentimes our mind rejects the source. Isn't that crazy? We believe in, or we have an easier time with believing something that seems to come from someone rather than something. And the energy of Lord, of God, of Source, of Universe, of Akashic Field, whatever, is such a powerful energy that it helps to have more of a human-like figure, even though we are, as the Torah and Old Testament would say, made in the image of God. Actually, it's all love. But it is easier if we have a being to go to for most of us, which is where the angels can be incredibly powerful for us. I'm going to go to, I think, 2 more questions, and then we're going to get into a meditation. Choose Rescue. I believe my head in the boardroom is someone I used to know here. Yesterday and all I heard, he will return to you when you have cleared space. Any idea what I should make of that? Oh, well, you can certainly ask. That's one of the key things that you can do. Who is the he you're referring to? This reminds me of Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams, where we went last year. It was right before Hannah Bear. She'd already come in 3 times, or at least 2 of the 3 times we've had multiple miscarriages. But we went to Kevin Costner's Field of Dreams. If you call him, he will come. Although that has had a, what is it? Not a doppelganger effect. We did a whole show on it. I was talking about it earlier today. Mandela effect, where that's been, if you build it, it will come, to if you call him, he will come. Point being, I would ask for more specificity, and I would go to your friend. I would go to your head of the boardroom, and I would ask more about it, and I would feel into it. We often poo-poo our feelings when it comes to angels, when it comes to guys, when it comes to the other side of the veil. But our feelings have it going on more than we possibly could believe. So when you get the he will return when you have cleared space, who is that? Is that your head of the boardroom? I bet you know who it is. When you've cleared space, my guess means more of an internal space rather than an external one. And thank you, Alana Dewey. How does it get any better than this, and sending so much love your way? Oh, this is a brilliant question. Um, and then I've got to take Veronica's, of course. It's this question about Rue, and it's Veronica. Sparkling Dragon. Is there maybe a rough estimate of the amount of guys the average individual has? I found out recently how many I have and was blown away. I didn't think I have so many. We have hundreds, we have thousands. If it's the guides upon the guides upon the guides upon the guides, it's an infinitude. You've been here for an infinite number of time, infinite amount of times, infinite amount of lifetimes, and you've picked up an infinite number of guides. It's very hard to call on all of them, which is why we go to the head of the boardroom, which is why we go to a few very specific angels that we build that energetic connection or relationship with. But it is huge. You can muscle test to get the amount of basic number of guides you have, but it goes so deep. And last question in the evening before we go to a meditation is, why did Rue have an upset stomach? Was it nerves because he weren't there? Did he feel abandoned? Was it nerves? Yes, part of it. Did he feel abandoned? No. He knew what was going on, but he wasn't comfortable with it. And he was okay with our friends being here, but he never had that deep bond with them and never got that amount of love with him. And I, at this point, and the only person who carries him around and does things with him, doesn't have that with anybody else. And he definitely missed that. Most importantly, from a physical point of view, his diet was different. They did the best they could, but his diet was still a bit different. That upset his stomach. And he didn't get the exercise that he's used to. That upset his stomach. He did get more grazing time outside, which was cool. But even that offset the balance of his GI tract. Today is a little bit better than yesterday. I'm very thankful for that. He did his longest run here, maybe of the dock of I've ever seen him do. We aren't doing flight lessons with him as much at the moment. He's still getting his strength back, you could say. I'm very confident he's going to be 110%, even though there is no such thing, but I'm very confident that. And I've definitely got him back on his normal diet right now. It has been a little unnerving, and I've definitely gone to my angels and guides on this one because, as many of you know, last summer was really touch and go with him. And that was actually why I was both scared to go to the World Championships. I was supposed to be going to the World Championships a week ago or 2 weeks ago now, for an event which involves swimming and biking. And it was a miracle that we had things in place when we found out we needed Hana bear surgery. So I could breathe deep knowing that people were going to loving, kind souls. I love you, Sable. I love you, Rachel. We're going to look after Rue. And at the same time, it was unnerving because we've never left Rue behind. Now I know it can be done. It gets to be done differently, but that does free us out to help make some important decisions for the whole family, Rue included, because we couldn't explore at all without taking the RV, which is a heavier journey. Now we can actually get out a little bit and explore, and someday come to a town near you, although maybe with the RV as well. All right, let's get into a meditation. And last, definitely come join us for automatic writing. If you don't know automatic writing, people can tell you about it here. Definitely come join us on Thursday night. We've got an amazing coupon code there for you as well. If you do know automatic writing, do it. Connect your angels with everything you've got. And I've got to remember not to go in the squeaky chair next time. All right. So let me take one more sip of water, and then we will go into this. And if you ever see me go, it can only mean one thing. I just thought of Hana Bear. I did a state championships for a different event that I was a little ill prepared for at the time. But I did a state championships about a month ago before Hana Bear surgery. And all I could think of during this event was Hana Bear in her high chair as her favorite band comes on, and it is Casey and the Sunshine Band. And I could see her in the high chair, and she just would start going back and forth. and grooving to the music and start clapping to the music. I'm not even sure she was clapping them, but she started grooving to the music. And all I could think during this race is, ah, as I picture her, that's the way. All right. So what I'd like you to do is close your eyes. Ooh, that was the sound of ruined love. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, down to the belly, and out through the nose. If you're like me, picture Hannah Bear. Picture Hannah Bear in her completely I tried to get her to clap. She wouldn't clap. But then when we talked about Archangel Hannah, she started clapping and about healing with the heart. Ooh, picture Hannah Bear for a minute and ground into your own soul. Ground into that joyous place. Ground into your heart. Ground into that ear-to-ear grin. And ground into that love. We take a nice deep breath in through the nose, down to the belly, and out through the nose. A Hannah Bear in and out. One more time, in and out. Now, as we continue to breathe in and out, I want us to take all hands together as one. So you reach out to the person next to you. This is for everyone here, past, future, or present. Reach out to the person to your right and hold their hand. Reach out to the person to the left and hold their hand. And we're not just in a giant circle. No. We're in a giant heart-shaped circle. Like the heart, when you bring both hands together, we are all attached together as one heart, and we breathe in as one heart and out as one heart. In as one heart and out as one. Now, as we continue to breathe in and out together, we're going to do something magical here this evening. Now, lately, I've been playing with the violet blue flame of Saint Germain. We're going to do that again tonight. We're going to imagine the most amazing campfire at the center of this heart, at the center of your heart, with this incredible violet blue flame. But this is not a hot flame. This is not a flame to burn anything away tonight. Instead, this is a carrier flame. This is a call-in flame. If you've ever watched Star Trek, this is one of those devices that is called a transporter and helps transport people, angels, guides in and out of your heart and in and out of your existence. So I'd like you to watch that flame for a minute. Can you see it flicker? Can you see it dance? Can you feel it's almost a cooling warmth, sort of like icy hot or tiger balm, this cool heat coming off of that flame. And now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to repeat after me. I call on the violet blue flame of Saint Germain. I call on the violet blue flame of Saint Germain to bring me my head angel or my head guide or the chief of the boardroom, the CEO, the chairman of the board, to bring me that one angel or that one guide that can help me reach all others. I call on the violet blue flame of Saint Germain to bring me my guide, or to, at the very minimum, bring me a sign that my guide is by my side, and make it as clear as day. Ask to feel them by your side right now. Maybe it's asking for feather bumps, really what we call goosebumps, or a chill down your spine, or your hairs to go on in. Ask them for some physical sign that you can feel right now that your chairman of the board is by your side. And ask them to help warm your heart so that right now in this moment, your heart feels stronger and stronger and stronger still. Now, as we did this, we passed through the time on my clock, a portal moment of 911. And 911 means simply this: ask for angelic assistance. So moving on from here, please take this vow with me. You don't have to believe in anything. You don't have to believe in any religion and anything at all. Be daring, be bold, go for it. I vow, moving forward, to always ask for help when it's needed. To always ask for energetic assistance beyond me, beyond my heart, beyond this side of the veil. I vow that I will ask for help from energy, from source, from the energy of inner wisdom, from guides, from angels, from higher dimensionals, from beings, from God, from Jesus, from Buddha, from Allah, from whomever. But I simply promise that when the going gets tough, I will ask for help. And I will ask more and more, easier and easier, as I develop this magical connection with the other side. That's your job. That's the secret. Ask for the help as often as you can, but I'm bothering the angels. You aren't bothering them at all. You are their love. The angels love you unconditionally. They couldn't love you anymore. And at the same time, they love you more and more each time you reach out. Why? Because then they can connect, then they can help, and then they can bring your energy up and up and up, just as you're feeling right now, up and up and up, higher and higher and higher still. And how does it get any better than this? Thank you, Violet Blue Flame. Thank you, angels and guides. Thank you, chairman of the board. Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? This is where you get to play. This is where it's going on. This is why many of the things occurring in your life are happening. Not happening to you, not happening because of you, but happening through you and for you at the highest level. And that to me is the mightiest, greatest, grandest woohoo of them all, and is the absolute bestest reason in the world to connect with your angels and connect with your guides. Woohoo! So I love you guys so, so much. I'm doing my best to keep this on track, on target, and on time. So I'm there for you Wednesday with our School of Mystics. I am certainly there for you Thursday with automatic writing. How does it get any better than this? There's a link below to all of this goodness. There's a link below for our backstage pass and videos as well. If you don't know where to start and you just want your energy to go up and up and up, beyond calling on your angels, go to dailywoohoo.com and sign up for our newsletter. And I'm helping bring your energy up on a daily basis. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Aya. Thank you, Bhavik. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Hannah Bear. Thank you, Mama Bear, for allowing Hannah Bear to be here tonight. Thank you, Rue. And thank you. I love you guys so, 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 so much. Have the most beautiful evening ahead, and reach out, and reach out some more. Woohoo! Night, everyone.
Every day there's a new horizon. Birds keep on singing, earth keeps on spinning. Time to toss any fears they rule you. Dance to vibrations, no limitation.